Hello everyone, welcome to Everything with Farah. And in this session, we'll start with a quick summary of the major events that happened last week. And then we'll take a closer look at some of the other interesting events that are not in the mainstream media headlines. Let's start with the short news. PM Modi said that over rupees 100 lakh crore is to be spent under National Infrastructure Pipeline Project and also added that over 7,000 projects have been identified. E-Pass for all travel will be granted without any delays or restrictions from August 17, 2020, announced Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Edapadi Palaniswamy. Reliance likely to acquire TikTok for India in $5 billion. MS Dhoni, Indian cricket's most successful captain, has announced his retirement from international cricket. Biden picks Indian origin Kamala Harris as his vice president nominee. In Lebanon, Prime Minister Hassan Diab and his cabinet resigned in the wake of the explosions in Beirut. Israel and United Arab Emirates strike major diplomatic agreement. Now, let's delve into a few things in more detail. Independence Day celebrations in India. India celebrated its 74th Independence Day on Saturday as Prime Minister Narendra Modi raised the national flag and gave his seventh address from the iconic Red Fort. We all have seen this. However, one incident that happened in the Indian border is sure to give us goosebumps. The Indian Army on Saturday shared a video of soldiers marking 15th August by raising the national flag on top of a snowy mountain in Jammu and Kashmir's Gurez in the Bandipora district. The video shows a handful of soldiers perched on what seems like the top of the world as the drone circles them, filming the impressive moment in all its glory. Last respects for the captain. Over 500 pilots from different airlines in India, over 1,200 cabin crew, and 2,000 other aviation related individuals participated in the final journey for the captain and first officer who died on board the Air India crash at Kerala recently. This is how dignified nations treat their loved ones. Dreadful locust attack in Africa. East Africa is seeing its worst swarms of locusts in many decades. Desert locusts have often been called the world's most devastating pest. The swarm is able to multiply 20-fold in 3 months and reach densities of 80 billion per square kilometer. Each can consume 2 grams of vegetation every day. Combined, a swarm of 80 million can consume food equivalent to that eaten by 35,000 people a day. The game of vaccines. Russia names new COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik V in reference to the Cold War space race and has produced the first batch of its new vaccine. Previously, President Vladimir Putin announced that locally developed COVID-19 vaccine has been given regulatory approval after less than 2 months of testing on humans.
As far as I know, this morning, for the first time in the world, a vaccine against the novel coronavirus infection was registered. I know this very well because one of my daughters has been vaccinated with such a vaccine. One might say she took part in the experiment. After the first injection, she had a temperature of 38 degrees. The next day, a little over 37 degrees.
But there are concerns. Safety could have been compromised for speed. Dr. Bruce, a senior advisor in the World Health Organization, said, "We don't have sufficient information at this point to make a judgment on the Russia vaccine." It's noteworthy that there are news that India is also interested in availing the vaccine from Russia. Chaos amongst UK travelers as new quarantine rules imposed hundreds of thousands of British holidaymakers are trying to return home to the UK after the government imposed sudden quarantine measures on France and 5 other countries. Travelers will have to self-isolate for 14 days on their arrival in the UK. This has led to chaos and fury amongst travelers who are rushing to make their way back. Interesting facts. Mahatma Gandhi's iconic glasses go on sale in the UK. The glasses were sent last week to the auction house in an ordinary envelope put in its letterbox by an unnamed vendor who did not realize its value. The glasses were in the vendor's family for nearly a century, given to his uncle by Gandhi between 1920 and 1930. The glasses have received bids over £55,000 already. Takao Shito is a farmer living in the Narita International Airport in Tokyo, Japan. Unlike other farmers who left when the airport was built in the 1960s, he chose to stay and continue to cultivate his farmland. Nothing has allured him to let go his possession. He also stated that he is not motivated by money and that he is refused even when he was offered close to 1.7 million USD to vacate. Another interesting fact also comes from Japan this week. Japan hosted some splendid fireworks in Mount Fuji. The fireworks were prepared in Tokyo for the opening ceremony of this year's Olympic Games. Because of COVID-19, the Olympic Games could not be opened, but the fireworks and firecrackers could not be stored until 2021. So, the fireworks of Olympic Games were displayed at this time. A full coverage of the Olympic fireworks set off under the beautiful Mount Fuji for you. That's it for today, guys. I'll be putting all of the songs links down in the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell because I don't want you to miss any of my latest news updates. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment box down below. I'll be back next week with another set of news around the world in a nutshell. Bye!